BRB UK. Worse teeth, better accents.
Hello, and indeed ahoy hoy. It's episode 473 of BRB UK, and we are nearly out of shows before we have to actually come up with something new for the first time in a month. So welcome.
We're back next week.
Back to normal next week. So I'm still Dan, though, however. And Coleman is also with us. If you're watching the video version of this podcast, you'll be pleased to notice that he's changed his T-shirt as a pretense to this actually having been done on different days. It's like the Strictly Come Dancing Sunday show.
Should we all do that just to make it look different then?
Hi!
No, not on. Turn your camera off, Tim. Oh, God.
See? Magic. No one will be able to tell. Dan, you need to take your shirt off and go topless. You didn't bring a jumper.
Dan, I don't know what you're...
Didn't bring your kit.
Yeah, skins versus shirts today.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. We did this totally each separate week to when this came out.
Definitely a different time.
Yes.
There's going to be some real continuity errors with my haircut throughout these episodes over Christmas as well, but hey.
It's like last year. We definitely didn't record 4 episodes in one weekend and pretended that they were all done in different weeks.
No, we didn't do that.
We definitely didn't pretend that we were talking about what we got for Christmas before Christmas had happened.
Nope. I would like to think it was seamless.
Yes.
If we had done that, but we didn't because it was so convincing, I think. Anyway, how are you chaps? Coleman, Tim, hello.
Should we talk about what we were getting up to at Christmas and New Year's?
I particularly liked how we all went round to Tim's.
Yes.
And he gave us amazing presents. He gave me his really big TV, which was nice of him. I thought, what a
OLED
nice guy.
Well. Nice.
I know. It's really nice of him. Very unexpected treat. What did he give you, Coleman?
I got his Xbox Series S, so I could sellotape it to my Xbox Series S and make an Xbox Series X.
Guy. What a guy.
That's how technology
he also
works.
felt so bad about me still not having a PlayStation 5 that he willingly just
gave it.
He burnt it because he didn't want me to feel jealous.
No.
He was like, I don't want Dan to feel jealous, so I'm going to destroy my own PS5.
I'll chuck it on the fire.
I mean, our good friend Rick, who lives down the road, he popped in and just gave the other PS5 to us. So that was nice.
What a guy.
For the good of the show.
What a guy.
It was good.
Thanks
good
for
fun
all that,
times.
Tim.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I love that today is the 7th of January 2022 when this episode has come out.
It's the 14th, Coleman.
It's the 14th.
You
the 14th.
wrote the 14th.
Oh, I did, didn't I? That was last week.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love that today.
You had 7.
Do you know what? I got caught in a web of my own lie. I like that today is the 13th.
You thought you were outsmarting everyone with your T-shirt changing antics.
I liked that today is the 13th of January 22 because this is the day before the podcast comes out.
You're a smart fella, aren't you?
And I'm glad the world didn't end in the time that we started recording to the time this podcast came out.
As far as we know.
Silly.
The good thing about that, Coleman, that prediction, Coleman, is that if you are correct or if you are incorrect and the world does end between now and then, no one will be around to actually tell you were wrong. Unlike most of your predictions for games of the year kind of thing. But
Hey, I think I've outlived that now. You guys are way more than me.
Right. I'm going out on a limb, okay? How's the new lockdown treating you guys?
I mean, I can't believe they put that in effect while I was in Gosport, so now I'm stuck.
To be fair, they've been trying to keep everyone who is in Gosport for donkey's years.
For a while now. Just through economical depravity, but hey.
Yep.
Or deprivation.
Oh, let me try date us. Let's see what happens. I'm really glad that the Queen is alive. And that Boris Johnson... But I am upset that Boris Johnson got hit by a roving satellite that just fell out of the sky.
Thank you, Rasputin from Destiny.
Right, let's see what happens.
Wow. Skirting on treason there,
if I'm that
your sarcastic ways.
If I'm that bad at predictions, we should have a really good new year.
Right. So, because this is totally in the new year and we've just spent all of our time playing games that we've already talked about, we haven't got any new games to talk about this year. Yet. No. We will, but not yet.
Really like the end of Halo Infinite.
I played Halo Infinite. It was great. I don't know what you've been playing.
Can't end it, though, because it never ends, because it's infinite.
No, it's infinite,
Tim. I don't know if you've been listening to these episodes back, but you seem to say infinite a very different way every time.
Yeah.
I like the way you guys have a problem with me saying that differently, but when we do it for like 10 other things for 10 years, that's okay.
It's Chocobo and Ocarina all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Chocobo!
Chocobo! It's like a chocolate woodwind instrument. That is a choc-oboe.
How about to break from the norm and to give us a kind of a revisit from the past, we have a bit of fun.
Are we going to play some parlour games?
Yeah, rather as everyone does at Christmas, we're going to play some games. I don't have a parlour, I'm afraid.
If it's going to be, I'm only on beer number 1. If it's going to be like Christmas, I can't have a proper stand-up drunken argument with you yet.
Okay, get drinking.
I think I'm doing all right. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's get into it for the Great British Debate.
Ooh. Great British Debate.
It's back with a vengeance.
Wow.
Once again, like a renegade hamster.
A 3-legged renegade hamster limping through the night with a look of revenge in its eye. Seeking to right wrongs. In the way that only a hamster can. Very ineffectually.
Running around in a wheel.
I think I'm going to stop riffing on that now. Okay, so, as Coleman has hinted at, nay, actually just straight out said, it's the Great British Debate. For those of you who are going, what are they? What? No, seriously, what are they on about this?
For those of you who didn't listen in 2013 or 12 or whenever the hell this podcast was going initially.
It was back in times where we were looking for stuff to fill up an hour. This is before Tim just lost part of his brain that works on internal monologues. We always used to do a Great British Debate. There was a question of the week, and we had to argue. One host posed the question, one other host argued for it, the other host argued against it. So we thought we could probably do a bit of that, just for something a bit different.
A triple header.
So the idea I had is because I've always wanted to do the Great British Debate. You guys used to do this back when podcasts, it was mandatory that every podcast played a game of some kind at the end of their show. Some still carry on that tradition, like IGN UK. We killed this off way before I even joined the podcast. Brought it back for one or two episodes.
With Tiny Earl. I miss Tiny Earl.
I miss Tiny Earl. I think I was one of the campaigners to keep Tiny Earl, but he was killed, unfortunately, in a blending accident made out of...
I used the Tiny URL the other day. I haven't used one for ages, but anyway.
Well done, you. But yes, so the Great British Debate, the idea is that one of us comes up with the debate, as Dan says, and the other two have to debate it. The person that comes up with the question, they are the one that assigns who is doing for and against and what have you, and then we have a time limit, and then afterwards the time limit is over, and then the host will decide on who won that debate. It used to be the audience, it'll be the host for this one because it's all pre-recorded. And also, just because I've always wanted this back, we're all going to do one. So Dan's going to pick one for me and Tim. Tim's going to pick one for me and Dan. I'm going to pick one for Dan and Tim.
Ooh. Yeah, you are.
Like the ultimate BRB UK fan fiction, as I have written many times before joining the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for being so nice about my bits, by the way, Coleman, in that fan fiction.
You're welcome.
What a guy.
Please stop it, master.
No, Tiny Earl. You love it. You love it almost as much as you love moist terra masalata.
Who's going first?
All right, I'm going to give you guys a question, okay?
Okay.
I know, right? So, cast your minds back last year. Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
Yes.
A movie so amazing it's got 2 thes in it. Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie.
The movie.
Okay?
I think it's just called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Okay. What? In my mind, Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. Enough of your nonsense, Coleman. All right.
I mean, it is the movie.
There was some furore about the graphic design of the CGI Sonic in this movie. There was an original one, a rather anthropomorphized version of Sonic. Some called it Nightmare Fuel. Other called it CGI Deliciousness. So they then said, all right, okay, we hear you. We're going to give you a choice. We're going to do a slightly cuter, cuddlier Sonic, who's more like the Sonic of yesteryear, and they went with him instead. But I challenge you, chaps, to decide once and for all. Who is the best? Is it old Sonic with his weird teeth? Or is it new Sonic, the one who doesn't make your eyeballs explode?
But has a single eyeball.
Yeah, one single eyeball. So there we go. That is the question. Coleman, I want you to argue for old Sonic with his teeth. And
Okay.
Tim, you are going to argue for new Sonic with his big one eyeball. Okay?
Team New Sonic.
Right, who's going to go first? Who's going to go first? Oh, it's going to be Tim.
Oh.
All right, Tim, you have 30 seconds starting
you're ready.
from now.
Right, so Sonic is something that we love from our past, and we really have to kind of play into the nostalgia and the look that he used to look then. Also, it's very important when attracting children to a franchise such as this, you don't scare them with nightmare fuel and the horrible weird face of weird teeth that was coming out. There was a reason the internet reacted really badly to that, and that's because it was terrible and the movie would have been worse for its inclusion.
Tim, shut up. Time's up.
I gotta tell you guys, I know I've been part of the show for like 8 or 9 years at this point, or however long it has been since I joined you guys, but that's really cool for me.
Oh, dear.
And it's sad because I set this all up. I'm like, this is really cool. I've just instantly been transported back to SG UK.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowzer. Blast from the past. All right, Coleman, you are going to have 30 seconds. You need to convince me that original OG Fugly Sonic
In at the deep
is
end,
a superior
Coleman.
incarnation. All right,
let's do this.
when you're ready, you have 30 seconds starting from now.
Okay, so what you got to remember is hedgehogs, they look more like the original Sonic character creation that was made for the film, not the cartoony version that was made for the film. So not only is that a really cool representation of a hedgehog, but also in some countries they don't have hedgehogs. So now you're creating this weird expectation that they're going to look like cartoon hedgehogs. And also the change of the design was completely unnecessary because that means VFX artists had to go back in, work crunch to get that character changed for the film, release, boom.
And you're out of time. Okay. Coleman.
I didn't crunch.
Yes.
Coleman, a valiant effort. I like the way you're trying to tug on the heartstrings, okay? But there's little children out there who've never seen a hedgehog. They don't know what it looks like. All they've ever seen is a porcupine, and that's a pale imitation of a hedgehog.
In Australia, they've got echidnas.
All right, they do have echidnas, you're right.
And they don't look like Knuckles.
But you saying, okay, VFX artists had to go back and do things all over again. Might that not have been a good thing in lockdown?
Yeah, gave him something to do.
No, because there are other projects to be working on. I don't know if you know this,
like Knuckles.
But there are films coming out all the time.
Never. No. Hollywood only ever makes one film at one time. That's how it
Also,
works.
I mean, I
It's
really
like
should
a
have had this
sausage
in.
factory. It's like an entertainment sausage factory. It's like a never-ending train of pepperami entertainment.
Thing is,
The entertainment sausage factory.
I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yes.
They're bringing in Knuckles and Tails.
Awards. Yes.
We have
like
missed
him
our
just 'cause
chance
he's big
to
and
see
red.
anthropomorphic Knuckles and Tails added to Sonic.
Wow.
Someone photoshopped that. That must have been done
Actually,
already on the internet, though, no? Like them
I
with
think
teeth
it has been.
and the horrible eyes.
Okay. All right, chaps. Enough dilly-dallying. I have come to my judgment.
Who won? Who's next?
The person who won Great British Debate 2021
Oh my god.
is going to be revealed right after the break. No.
Oh.
I'm going to give it to Coleman because it upsets me to think that there are kids in this world who have a misguided view and unrealistic expectations of what a hedgehog is.
I'm going to call bullshit on that because,
Hedgehogs.
he's blue. He's blue anyway. That's not a realistic hedgehog if he's blue. And he's still blue.
Tim, you may call bullshit on this, but you're confusing with me with someone who gives a crap. So anyway, shush. Back in your corner. Right. All
I
right,
won
Tim.
my first ever Great British Debate.
Yay.
Well, there was also that as well.
Yeah.
I just wanted I felt bad
Coleman's
about
first
kicking
win.
kicking you to the curb.
Oh, man. Tim, you're next.
Right, so
What is the question? What is the debate topic?
my question isn't quite as timely as Sonic, maybe, but, generally, the question that I
it's
would
a
like
film
you...
that was out last year.
The statement
2
that,
years ago.
yeah, well, it's just come on Netflix, and we've just been talking about the second one because the trailers has come out for that as well. Go watch Sonic the Hedgehog the movie if you haven't already, by the way. It's a good Christmassy movie type thing as well. I think that would suit watching with the family on Christmas Day. Anyway. But yeah.
If you got kids, watch it.
The question or the statement I would like the two of you to debate is that Sony needs an equivalent service to Xbox Game Pass. There is rumours that Sony have been putting together something codenamed Spartacus. And yeah, that seems
Spartacus.
to be a rival service.
I'm Spartacus.
I think
and so's my wife.
I think they really need this, possibly. I would like the two of you to debate that and see if I am correct or not in my thinking. See what you can get out there. So, Dan, I would like you to argue that, yes, they do need to come up with an equivalent service. And Mr. Coleman, I would like you to argue that, no, they shouldn't be coming up with an equivalent service. No! So, Dan, you have 30 seconds to argue that they should.
Right.
Starting from now.
Well, it's quite simple. I think everyone at Sony HQ has just got very, very tired of seeing gifs of a laughing Phil Spencer telling them, we have all of the games you do not, you blue-coloured freaks. That's what he's saying. They're tired of it. So for a little, if for nothing else, just to bump up the poor morale of those people working in Sony HQ, Sony must introduce a Game Pass equivalent for PlayStation, and they should also stick to the name Spartacus, because I think that's wonderful.
Time.
Ran over a little
How
bit there,
about
Dan.
you big bull?
Is that a deduction of points, Tim?
It might not count in his favour.
What? Me calling Coleman a big bull?
No, you ran over time.
Get.
So did you, Tim?
No, I didn't.
I mean, your argument was rubbish.
Well, your argument was rubbish. You didn't actually say anything about why they need... Anyway, Coleman, you do the counter-argument. I'll leave you to argue.
Well, I'm just gonna say, don't forget, we are in 3 different locations and I'm running the soundboard, so there might be delay on each end on who can hear what. So Dan might not have run over in the sense that he heard it at the right time and you didn't.
Time dilation, Tim.
It's like we should use a stopwatch or something.
I'm travelling slightly faster than you because, Slough's at a slightly higher elevation than East Finchley, meaning that I have the angular distance I cover in the same unit time is greater, therefore my velocity is greater, therefore time passes me at a slightly different rate than you, therefore shut your face.
You're about to lose because you won't let Coleman present his argument.
Well, I'm just filibustering this. If he can't present his argument, I can't lose.
However, Mr. Judge, I would like to point out the Honourable Judge Hibbs.
Yes.
If there is a reason you feel in your heart of heart to detract points from Dan, then I feel you should use them.
Right.
Being the judge and all.
Definitely,
you are the law.
Definitely has a note against timekeeping that says bad.
He's more right said Fred than Judge Dredd, to be honest with you.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Coleman, except for he's not as big a COVID idiot.
Right, I am arguing against the use of a PlayStation Game Pass equivalent.
Good luck.
Yes.
Okay.
Sony don't need this, apparently.
Right.
You have 30 seconds to establish the argument for why they do not need an equivalent service to Game Pass. Starting from now.
Of course PlayStation don't need Game Pass because PlayStation have their own Game Pass. It's called PlayStation Now, people. It's an amazing service where you can play not just PlayStation 4 games, but PlayStation 3, and in some cases PlayStation 2 games as well. They're available to download, they're available to stream online if you don't have the console hard drive space to use. So it is an amazing system that not enough people are getting on board for. And of course, we just had Black Friday, we have the deals, you can pick it up for cheap. Go!
Tim, before you say anything, can I just interject with a counter argument? Well, whoop-de-do.
I think Coleman loses through not fully understanding a term equivalent. because PS Now is not equivalent to Game Pass. It is not equivalent. That is the problem.
They don't do exactly the same stuff, but it is the same system.
Oh, so that means they're not equivalent?
Yes,
you see,
exactly.
They are equivalent. They just do completely different things. What? Shut up.
They don't launch games on PlayStation Now, but it does the same thing. It's basic. Look, just because it's the smart price Game Pass, it doesn't make it not a Game Pass.
Yeah, I don't think that's equivalent. I genuinely think that, Sony really do need a Game Pass, and even though Dan may or may not have gone over on time, and may or may not have attempted to filibuster,
did not go up. We've already established
neither of those things
time
may be
dilation,
outside
Tim.
the rules, and
Dan's arguing with you, he should lose.
So, yeah, sorry, Coleman. And that also means that it's 1-1 between the two of you, and then you are now deciding whether Dan wins the whole episode, or whether it's all tied and this was a complete waste of everyone's time. So,
well, I think we've already established this was an absolute waste of everybody's time. So,
I mean, Dan argued with your decision. I think it was a great decision, Tim. Personally,
shut up!
In case you wanted to retroactively make any kind of changes to that decision, I will respect the judge's decision in the what has been made. Yes,
not calling BS on that one.
Right.
Whereas Dan. I believe Dan called you a knuckle or something.
I called you a big bull as well.
Yeah, he's throwing at everyone today. Hold on. In fact, let me just check the tape.
I think generally when the three of us are judging the competition between ourselves, insulting one of us is not the best idea of attack, Dan, generally.
Wait, hold on. Let me just rewind the tape.
Okay.
I believe that your decision ruling is rubbish, Tim. You absolute. See,
wow.
I told you.
See, no,
Dan said
he
really
would have
nasty
said
things about
womble
you.
or something. Like he would have smashed together two.
I'm not bloody Boris
swear
Johnson,
word
Coleman.
with another
Jesus.
I mean, you are kind of the Boris Johnson of the podcast. I mean,
And what? Take that back. Whoa. Jesus, Tim.
I mean, I already won Dan's round, so I don't need to appeal to Dan's senses in him calling him stupid things.
Wow. Actually, that is one of the most insulting things you've ever said to me.
I'm pretty sure if I lost Dan's round, then I could have turned that retroactively in my favour just then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have a question.
oh
Yes, hit me with it.
And it's a big one. And it's one we have used in E3. Sorry, it's one you guys have used in E3 shows when I was just a simple listener back in the day. But I will say now, it's one that we should bring up because it is important. It has been just over a year since the launch of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X/S. So, who's winning the console war thus far? Dan, you are arguing on the side of Xbox. Tim, you of course are arguing on the side of the Ouya. No, the PlayStation.
Ouya wins all day.
It hasn't even got an online service anymore, Tim. You have to hack it to work. Yes, it's a lovely paperweight on your shelf, but you can't use it as a console at the moment.
Oh.
All right. Dan, you're going first. You're arguing the side of Xbox is winning the console generation. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
30 seconds on the clock and go.
Okay. I have two sets of numbers for. Actually, I have one set of numbers. 10.3 teraflops versus 12 teraflops. 12 is bigger than 10.3. 12 is the magic number the Series X has. 10.3 is less than that, which makes the PS5 a bunch of doo-doo. That's right, I'm using 1992 arguments. Take that, shove it up your bum. Xbox wins. I'm the best. Make me a pancake.
Ooh. Powerful it's the world's most powerful console, I hear, Dan.
Too
You should have thrown that in there if you could. Tim, for Team Blue, 30 seconds on the clock.
Team loser.
Off you go.
Well, if you want to argue in simple numbers, then one number that you can argue with is the fact that PlayStation has sold more consoles by a considerable number than Xbox. I am not sure what the latest sales figure are, but I think it was 2 or 3 to 1 previously, if not more. And yeah, outselling your main competitor and being light years ahead of their sales, despite them having a cheaper console, means that Sony's winning at the moment.
Can I say something? Can I say
Yes.
it doesn't matter if all 4 million all of them have been sold to 2 separate blokes in Peckham. Okay,
I bought one, Tim bought the other.
You were just hoarding all of them.
Man, do you know what? I was really
What?
hoping you guys wouldn't go for... You've basically dissolved in this moment into the Twitter fanboys for Xbox
Yeah, I
and
know, right? It's
PlayStation.
great.
Yep.
My console's more powerful. Well, mine sold more.
Yeah.
You
more
didn't tell me
popular.
about any
Also-
exclusives.
Also, all right, listeners. Also, there is in the agenda. I noticed some quotes around console wars. All right,
Yeah.
console wars.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm
does
bringing
it
that
matter
up. I
if you
just
have a
am
more
because it shows that
powerful
Coleman,
gun
I would
or if
argue, he's
you've
not taking
killed
this,
more people?
He's not
In
giving
war.
this the gravity that it deserves. He's mocking the whole situation by putting quotes around it. Console wars.
It's because I hate the term console war,
Yes.
so I threw it in as a little console war. But
Well,
who was
why
winning
bloody
out of
ask
the
it
two?
then?
No, that's fine. I was hoping you might throw. You could have leaned into the Game Pass and
Nope.
the
We
exclusives.
already did that question.
PlayStation could have leaned into the exclusives that side as well.
Do you know what?
I'm going to argue numbers
I mean,
because
I actually.
he brought numbers to the table.
When you were going down that route, though, Tim, and you're like, oh, well, if we're talking numbers, 5 is bigger than X, is where I thought you were going to go.
Well, I mean, it's what is it? The Xbox
Actually, I think you'll find
4
X
now
is the Roman
and
numeral for
PlayStation
10.
5. So hey,
Also, so Dan, you did bring up the power of the Xbox Series X, but you didn't talk about the blast processing, and you didn't talk about how many bits
the
it
blast
had.
processing. Shut up, you Mega Drive fanboy.
You didn't talk about Mode 7 or anything like that at all.
Hey, Mode 7 is and remains to this day the nuts. All right?
I mean, you should have leaned more on the games side of things, because that is where it is more important, the games that come out on the consoles and not the consoles itself. So I would have to
Ask any
disqualify both of
self-respecting
you.
fanboy, they would disagree
However,
with that.
who called me a bald earlier?
I did, and I stand by
Right,
that
Tim
comment.
wins.
So, we've now established, without a shadow of a doubt, this was a complete waste of everybody's time.
yep,
Yes? Excellent.
and that's the
Good.
way it should always be.
Absolutely. I think we all learnt a little something today. we learnt that Tim can talk incoherently for 30 seconds and think that 30 seconds is less than 30 seconds because of internet lag, and that makes time last
And because
shorter or
of the
longer than it should.
weirdness of the space-time
And
continuum
and the
and
other
stuff.
thing that we learnt, is that Coleman is a big bulb.
Oh! It's like I knew where that was going.
New year, same old sass.
Yep.
It's funny because on one side, Tim's going, Dan's gone over on the sound, on his 30 seconds. And then on the other side, I could see in Dan's eyes, he had the same thing as me. I hit the thing to say, right, start playing the countdown theme. And then Tim waited 5 seconds and then started talking.
That was brilliant.
Which means Tim has really bad lag on his side. But it just sounded like he went, oh, right, let's go.
Oh, Timothy Hibbs.
Well, hey.
Anyway, what a stupendous waste of everybody's time, including
Yeah.
yours, dear listener. I can only apologise. So I think this is the last of our not at all pre-recorded shows. That
Definitely
we
not pre-recorded.
recorded.
I mean, they're
Definitely
technically all
no.
pre-recorded. We don't
Yes.
need them live.
Well, actually, that's not a bad point.
Yeah.
So the slightly,
Pre-recorded.
pre-recorded. What?
Pre-recorded.
No, it's just pre-recorded, Tim.
Well, surely if you do pre-pre, that's cancelling out a pre, so it would be recorded.
Well, which is also recorded as well. It's recorded and pre-recorded, Tim. Oh God, I'm going to give him brain cramp, aren't I? Should we go?
What if we
Yeah,
recorded
sure.
it
Why not?
before we
Tim's
recorded
about
it?
to get the brain sweats. What?
What if we recorded before we
What?
recorded?
That's pre-recorded.
Dan, please wrap us up for all that is holy in the world.
What if we did it before that?
I can't tell if he's quiet now or if his internet is frozen.
I think we broke down.
Sometimes, Tim, you just say the most useless nonsense. You know that.
Yeah.
Really, me? Have you?
You should
have
hear
you
him
seen
drunk.
yourself?
Have I said no? Because seeing is not the same thing as hearing.
Okay,
Tim. We've already covered this.
Invest
before.
in a mirror,
right?
Then.
Yeah, but that's not going to help me hear myself, is it? Oh my god! How do you remember to breathe so many times a day? Seriously.
Those headphones tell him. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Wow.
This one's breathe in. This one's breathe out.
Wow. All right. Well, look, we're going to go. I think. Yeah. We'll be back next week for good. So thank you ever so much for listening, for bumbling through to this point in the new year, and we shall see all of you a little bit less pre-recorded, but still definitely pre-recorded next week. Unless you're me, Tim, or Coleman, then we just see it as it happens, because that's how recording works.
Yep.
I think so. I was just trying to time that for the appropriate ending and the music as well. I think that went rather well. So anyway, that's
It would have been great if I could have just turned up the volume while it was still going, and that would have played us out.
It's true.
I was really hoping we'd hit that. That's okay. I don't know. Well, I'll use the Noel Edmonds house party theme or something to play us out.
Oh, lovely, brilliant. Right, we're going to go now. So thank you ever so much for listening. All that is left is for me to remind you that I have been Dan.
I might have been Tim.
I've been Coleman.
Yeah, you have. And we'll see you all next week. So until next time, dear listeners, toodle bye.
You and your ears are quite welcome for the podcasting goodness that you just heard. Why not roll on over to BigRedBarel.com for more podcasts, news, reviews, and videos from the biggest, reddest site on the internet, BigRedBarel.com.
But then when he's in robot form,
speak good English.
when he's in robot form, he suddenly starts speaking like some sort of
Grimlock always speak about
gentrified
Grimlock in
English
third person.
country bumpkin sort of thing. I'm like, what? Where did what did?
What, like Kev?